Welcome back, fellow thrill seekers, to our chilling corner of the internet. I'm your guide through the realms of horror, where ghostly drives, spectral barriers, and frozen apparitions come to life. Brace yourselves for a journey of eerie whispers and supernatural tales. Get ready for a spine-tingling story. Subscribe to my channel for daily videos. Let's get started. Me and my three buddies, we're out in the snowy woods for a camping adventure. Setting up our tent became a hilarious struggle in the midst of a blizzard. We were cracking jokes, digging a hole in the snow to create a sort of bunker. It felt like we were building a secret hideout. Inside our snowy bunker, we put up a tent and threw our sleeping bags in. It was like our little cozy fort against the freezing cold. To fight the chill, we lit a fire with the wood we gathered earlier. The flames danced and warmed us up, turning our snowy shelter into a comfy retreat. As night fell, the forest looked magical in the moonlight. We sat around the fire, sharing silly ghost stories and enjoying the contrast between the warmth and the snowy night. But as it got colder, something weird happened. As the night grew darker, an eerie hush fell upon the forest. The tent felt unusually heavy, and in the silence, we noticed the shadow above it started moving. Chills ran down our spines as the shadow seemed to stretch its hands in the air, an unnatural dance visible through the thin tent fabric. Held captive by fear, we stayed silent, breaths suspended. Suddenly, a muffled sneeze broke the silence. Silly Drake couldn't hold it in. At that very moment, it felt like the shadow turned its head towards us, as if acknowledging our presence. The air grew colder, and a chilling breeze swept through us, extinguishing the candle that flickered inside the tent. Now enveloped in darkness, we huddled together, our hearts pounding with an inexplicable dread. The forest, once filled with whimsical whispers, now seemed to hold its breath, echoing the tension within our makeshift camp. The shadow, a grotesque silhouette against the tent, continued its unnatural dance, sending shivers down our spines. In the absence of the candle's feeble light, the shadow became more pronounced, taking on a sinister quality. Its movements, seemingly synchronized with the forest's hushed whispers, painted a haunting picture against the canvas of our tent. Fear hung in the air as we grappled with the inexplicable. What had started as a jovial camping trip now teetered on the edge of the unknown. The forest, alive with ancient spirits and unseen whispers, seemed to conspire with the shadow to plunge us into a realm where the line between reality and the supernatural blurred. When we looked around, it wasn't just one shadow anymore, there were 6 of them, creepy and dancing all around our tent. A weird, spooky voice got louder, like it was part of some strange ritual. I've never been so scared in my life, and my friends felt the same. We were freezing, not from the cold but from pure fear. Our hands and feet turned ice cold, and it was tough not to move. Those shadows kept dancing, and the strange voice turned into a creepy choir, echoing in the spooky forest. Out of nowhere, a super bright light cut through our tent. It was blinding, making it hard for us to even open our eyes. This sharp light seemed connected to the weird ritual the shadows were doing. It wasn't a song or a dance, it was like they were summoning something, and we were stuck watching. Feeling like I had to stop whatever was happening, I slowly unzipped my sleeping bag. Even that sounded too loud in the silence. My friends tried to stop me, but I knew what had to be done. As I unzipped, it felt like a knife scraping my back. I couldn't scream, not because I was scared they'd see us, but because my voice was gone, and my throat felt tight. Damn you, shadows, I thought. The ritual they were doing seemed like they were calling something ancient. Even with the fear, I knew I had to break their weird ceremony. Subscribe for part 2, where I'll tell you what happened next. Comment if you've been through something like this. The night hides more secrets than we think.